Huge win. I said in the text thread, I tweeted it last night, congratulations to Coach Derek Lalonde. But that's a statement win early in the season when you're looking for them to go into Tampa and to win the way they did now. Billy Husso, I think that pretty much we're at the point where we can put the no Husso slander, like the no Brad Holmes slander, because he is your guy moving forward. But that's what you need your team to do, to go in and play those teams, because those are the teams that are ahead of you in the standings, and you can get the points now. It makes it so much easier in the long run. So 2 in a row on the road, and they got a tough game Thursday in Florida. But
when you win at Tampa, though, it becomes house money.
It's almost as if the Lions would have beat Buffalo on Thanksgiving. You don't expect that, especially if you're going to beat the top teams. You saw what Boston did to us earlier in the season when you went into the Gardens. So it's tough to play down in Tampa, tough to win in the Amalie Arena, but they're proving they're not intimidated, and they have a hockey team, right? We have an NHL hockey team that travels home and away. So, like I said, enjoy the process right now. They continue to do things like that and take care of their business, Neil. They are a playoff team. But, again, we're not even a third of the way through the season, so let's just pump the brakes a little.
I'm ashamed to say that I jinxed the game last night. I was watching. I said, well, let me say something on Twitter, and I was just saying what great goaltending we saw with Husso and Vladilinsky, and then Tampa went 7-on-5 with pulling the goalie and stuff, and all of a sudden they're scoring all over the place. So I'm the jinx.
But in the end, though, they hung on and they got the win, and that is all that matters.
Didn't it feel, Neil, last night, like where you mentioned Vasilevsky, number one goalie, top goalie in the league or whatever, but it felt like we were more on even playing field, right? That's how important, when you bring in the pedigree and the preaching that Derek Lalonde from that system came here and said, from number one, I'm going to implement this defensive system, but what I learned is you win from goaltender out. Like that last night, watching that first period, you almost expect the saves that Vasilevsky's made because you've seen him do it before, but then you see a guy in your net, in your red and white, be able to battle and do the same thing. That's something. That is something. That's the statement that was made.